Hey everyone, I'm so glad to have you back on the channel today. I'm sure many of you set goals for 2025, but perhaps right now you feel like you haven't achieved as much as you wanted, or the year hasn't gone the way you expected. If that's how you're feeling, don't worry. As the year comes to a close, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or disappointed about the things left undone. But don't let those feelings hold you back. You don't have to wait until the new year to make changes. You can still transform your life in the remaining weeks of 2020. In this video, I'm going to share 15 simple yet incredibly effective tips that will help you make an immediate change from improving your mindset to building better daily habits. By the end of this video, you'll know how to declutter your life, organize your space, and create a plan for an amazing new year. So if you're ready to make positive changes and set yourself up for success before 2026, let's dive in right now. Let's kick things off with something powerful and simple. A reset day just for you. Before diving into any tasks or goals, give yourself permission to step back, recharge, and clear your mind. Take a full day to focus on self-care. No work, no responsibilities, just you. Treat yourself to a relaxing bath, spend time journaling your thoughts, or get cozy with a book you've been wanting to read. This day is all about recharging your mental and emotional energy, helping you release the stress of the past months. This isn't just about pampering yourself. A reset day helps reset your mindset. So when you return to your goals, you do it with a fresh perspective and a renewed sense of motivation. Now that you've had your reset day and cleared your mind, you're ready to tackle the next steps toward a more organized, fulfilling year. If you're looking for more simple yet impactful ways to declutter your life and make space for what truly matters, make sure to check out my next video where I dive into some of the things I quit to simplify my own life. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Now that you've reset your mindset, let's move on to creating a vision board for 2026. This is a powerful tool to help you clearly visualize your goals and dreams and keep them in front of you every day. Take the time to gather images that represent what you want to achieve, whether it's traveling, reaching career milestones, or building meaningful relationships. You can create your vision board on a physical board or simply put together a digital version on your phone or computer. The key is to make it specific and visible. By seeing it every day, you'll stay motivated and constantly reminded of why these goals matter to you. This will keep you focused and inspired, guiding you towards success. Now that you have a clear vision for 2026, let's move on to decluttering your space to create an environment that truly fosters creativity and productivity. Let's start with something simple yet incredibly effective: decluttering. A tidy space leads to a clear mind, and that's exactly what you need to feel more focused and energized. Begin by tackling your living space. Spend 30 minutes each day going through different areas of your home, your desk, closet, kitchen, or living room. Get rid of anything you no longer need, whether it's old clothes, broken items, or things you haven't used in months. You'll be surprised at how much lighter and more organized your space feels after decluttering. But don't stop there. Also, declutter your digital space. Go through your phone, email inbox, and social media. Unsubscribe from unnecessary email lists, delete old files, and unfollow accounts that don't add value to your life. A clean digital space can reduce stress and help you stay more organized. Once your living space and digital space are decluttered, you'll feel more refreshed and ready to take on the next challenge, setting clear goals for the upcoming year. Now that you've cleared your space and reset your mindset, it's time to focus on the next 30 days. Instead of letting the remaining weeks of the year slip by, you can still make significant progress. Start by choosing 1 to 3 goals that are most important to you right now. These should be goals you can realistically accomplish in the next 30 days. It could be something small, like finishing a project at work, getting more active, or decluttering another area of your home. The key is to keep it focused and achievable. Once you've identified your goals, break them down into smaller tasks. Allocate specific time blocks in your calendar to work on them each day. Don't just let the days pass, be intentional with your time. By planning ahead, you'll maximize the 30 days you have left and feel a sense of accomplishment by the time the year ends. With your 30-day plan in place, let's move on to a crucial step: organizing your finances for the year ahead. One of the most empowering things you can do before the year ends is to take control of your finances. If you don't have a clear picture of your financial situation, now's the time to get organized. Start by reviewing your bank account's debts, savings, and investments. Are you aware of how much you owe or how much you've saved this year? Take a moment to understand your financial health and identify any areas where you can improve. Next, set specific financial goals for 2026. Whether it's saving a certain amount, paying off debt, or starting an emergency fund, having clear goals will give you direction and purpose for the upcoming year. And don't forget to track your spending over the next month so you can start the new year on the right foot. Now that your finances are sorted, let's move on to another great habit: eliminating unnecessary subscriptions to free up both your budget and your time. As you start getting your finances in check, it's time to cut out unnecessary subscriptions. We all have those subscriptions, streaming services, magazine memberships, or apps we signed up for but haven't used in months. These add up over time and can take a toll on both your budget and mental clutter. Go through your credit card and bank statements and make a list of all your subscriptions. Are there any you rarely use? Is there something you can live without? Maybe you've subscribed to a gym you never go to or a streaming service you don't watch anymore. Take action and cancel those subscriptions today. Not only will this help save money, but it will also reduce the mental load of having too many ongoing commitments. Now that your finances and subscriptions are under control, let's move on to the next important step: organizing your wardrobe and decluttering your clothes. Next up is something that's often overlooked, but can make a huge difference in how you feel: organizing your wardrobe. A cluttered closet can cause unnecessary stress, while a tidy, well-organized wardrobe helps you feel more confident and put together every day. Start by going through your clothes and being honest with yourself. Are there items you haven't worn in the last 6 months? If so, it's time to let them go. If clothes are in good condition but you no longer wear them, consider donating or selling them. Don't hold on to items that no longer serve you or fit your current style. For items that are worn out, like old t-shirts or shoes that are falling apart, toss them out. This will not only free up space, but also make it easier to choose outfits when you're in a rush. Once your wardrobe is decluttered, you'll feel lighter and more organized. Plus, getting dressed will become easier and faster. Now that your wardrobe is in check, it's time to tackle another area: maintaining your health and wellness habits. One of the most important things you can do for yourself, especially as the year comes to a close, is to set personal boundaries. In a world where we're constantly surrounded by requests and distractions, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and burnt out. Learning to say no and establish healthy limits can help you regain control of your time and energy. Start by identifying areas in your life where you feel stretched, too thin, or overwhelmed. Is it work? Family, social obligations? Once you pinpoint these areas, decide where you need clearer boundaries. For example, set specific work hours and stick to them. Limit screen time in the evenings, or prioritize personal time to recharge. Setting boundaries isn't about being rude or selfish. It's about respecting your own needs and ensuring you have enough energy to focus on what matters most. By establishing these boundaries, you'll feel more in control and less stressed as you head into 2026. Now that you've got control over your boundaries, let's move on to the next tip. Connect with someone you haven't talked to in a while. Sometimes we get so busy with work and everyday life that we lose touch with people who matter. As the year winds down, it's the perfect time to reconnect with someone you haven't talked to in a while. Think of someone, a friend, family member, or even an old colleague that you've been meaning to reach out to but haven't had the chance. Take a few minutes today to send a message, make a quick call, or plan a meetup. Reconnecting with others can bring positivity and might even open up new opportunities for the upcoming year. Rebuilding and nurturing these relationships will not only strengthen your support system, but also remind you of the importance of meaningful connections in your life. Now that you've reconnected with someone, let's move on to the next important step, starting a gratitude journal. One of the simplest yet most powerful habits you can adopt is keeping a gratitude journal. Focusing on what you're grateful for each day can significantly improve your mental well-being and shift your perspective to a more positive outlook. Start by writing down 3 things you're grateful for every day. These don't have to be big things. They can be as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a kind word from a colleague, or a beautiful sunset. The key is to recognize and appreciate the small moments that bring you joy. By practicing gratitude daily, you'll train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your life rather than dwelling on the negative. This simple habit will not only boost your mood, but also help you cultivate a more fulfilling life as you move into 2026. Now that you're focusing on gratitude, let's move on to the next tip, prioritizing self-reflection. Taking time for self-reflection is crucial for personal growth and achieving your goals. Reflecting on your actions, thoughts, and experiences helps you better understand yourself and your true desires, allowing you to make more intentional decisions. Set aside time each week to think about your experiences. Ask yourself questions like, what went well this week? What challenges did I face? And how did I handle them? What did I learn from those experiences? Write down your thoughts and feelings in a journal, or simply take a few minutes to reflect quietly. This process of looking back will help you recognize patterns in your behavior, celebrate your successes, and identify areas where you can improve. By making self-reflection a regular habit, you'll gain clarity and be better equipped to navigate the future. Now that you've taken time to reflect, let's move on to the next step, developing a morning routine. Having a solid morning routine is one of the best ways to set the tone for a productive day. Starting your day with intention and structure helps you feel more focused, energized, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Begin by establishing a routine that works for you. It doesn't have to be complex. The key is consistency. Start by waking up at the same time each morning, followed by a few simple activities that energize you. For example, you could begin with a glass of water, a short workout, or a few minutes of stretching. Follow that with a healthy breakfast and take a moment to plan your day. Having a morning routine helps you avoid rushing, reducing stress, and giving you a sense of control over the day ahead. It also sets a positive, productive tone that will help you maintain focus and motivation throughout the day. Now that you've set up a morning routine, let's move on to the next tip, learning a new skill. Investing time in learning a new skill can significantly boost your confidence and open up new opportunities. Whether it's a professional skill that enhances your career or a personal interest you've always wanted to explore, gaining new knowledge will help you grow and stay engaged in life. Start by choosing something you're genuinely interested in. It could be learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, mastering a software program, or even taking up cooking. The key is to pick something that excites you and is manageable within your current schedule. Set aside dedicated time each week to practice or study. This could be as little as 30 minutes a day or a couple of hours over the weekend. As you progress, you'll not only gain a new skill, but you'll also experience the satisfaction of continuous growth. Now that you're learning something new, let's move on to the next tip, limiting your social media usage. In today's digital age, it's easy to get caught up in endless scrolling on social media. While it's a great way to stay connected, excessive usage can negatively impact your mental health, productivity, and even your sleep. Limiting your social media usage can help you regain control over your time and focus on what truly matters. Start by setting boundaries for when and how long you use social media each day. For example, decide to only check your social media in the morning or after work, and limit your time to 20-30 minutes. You can also use apps that track and limit your screen time to ensure you're not spending more time than you intend. By cutting down on your social media time, you'll find more hours in the day to focus on meaningful tasks, connect with others in person, or simply relax without distractions. It'll help you feel more present and less overwhelmed. Now that you've limited your social media time, let's move on to the next tip: practicing mindfulness or meditation. As we come to the final tip, let's focus on something that can bring profound benefits to both your mental and emotional well-being: mindfulness and meditation. In a world full of distractions and constant movement, practicing mindfulness can help you stay grounded in the present, reduce stress, and improve your focus. Start by dedicating just 5 to 10 minutes each day to mindfulness or meditation. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breathing. As you inhale and exhale, try to stay present with the sensation of each breath. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breath. For those new to meditation, there are many apps like Headspace or Calm that provide guided sessions to help you get started. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, you'll feel more at peace, more in control of your thoughts, and better equipped to handle life's stresses. This practice not only helps reduce anxiety, but also enhances your ability to focus and remain calm in difficult situations. And with that, we've covered 15 tips to help you get ready for a successful 2026. Remember, it's not about making huge, overwhelming changes overnight. Every small step you take adds up, and you're already on your way to creating the life you want. If you're looking for more ways to simplify your life and focus on what truly matters, don't miss my next video. I'll be sharing some of the things I let go of to make my life more focused and stress-free, a must-watch for anyone looking to declutter both physically and mentally. By incorporating these tips into your daily routine, you'll start feeling more focused, more balanced, and better prepared to take on everything the new year has to offer. So take a deep breath, start small, and begin making these changes today. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on living your best life. Here's to a productive, fulfilling, and joyful 2026. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.